Yo homes, welcome back to another Illustrator tutorial, and in this one I'll teach you how to design a circular stamp on Illustrator. The stamp I'm designing is for my company Saxcorp. We do branding there. Link in the description. There is no. There are some standard sizes for stamps. In case of circular stamp, it's 1.88 inches diameter. That's what we'll be going with because you don't absolutely have to follow the standard sizes, but following the standard sizes will give you easier and more options when it comes to printing the stamp. So let's begin. Since stamps are almost always somewhere related to some form of brand, so the primary element is almost always a logo, and you need to make sure the version of the logo you're using is something that will do good with the circular feel of the stamp, which is why one should always have some standard variations of the logo's lockup. If not, if you don't have it already, you should consider doing it or hiring someone to get it done for you, hiring someone like us, maybe, you know. After choosing the right form of the logo, there are two things you need to keep in mind. One, it's better to keep everything in a circular form to go with the overall form with the stamp. That will give it more consistency and cohesion and make the end result more aesthetic to the eye. And another thing, use everything in the form of a line because there won't be any colors, I mean more than one color in the end result when you will be using the stamp, and using something very broad will end up something like flat and larger shapes will end up you having ink blots on the pages. So while making the design, you need to keep the practicality of the design in mind. That's important. Now comes the main tricky part, which is arranging the informations you need to keep on the stamp in a circular way. So there are two ways to do that. One is using text and then using the wrap elements on it, where you can wrap it in an arc shape and other shapes. But I don't like that for this is because it doesn't have enough level of control, and it in some forms distorts the text, making it a little harder to read and not that pleasing to the eye. So we'll be going with the other option. The second option which we will be using here is putting text on paths. So we will be creating some circular shapes for the text, add some extra anchor points on it, cut out the shape which will convert it into path, and then simply put a text on the path using the text tool, which is T shortcut. Once you hover the text tool over the path, you will see that its shape is changing, which is an indication that if you click now, the text will be put on the path. Just make sure you click it at the right place so that you can you get the right alignment and put the text there. Now there can be some situations where the text is not on the right side, it's upside down in comparison to the way you want it to be. To change that is pretty simple. Keep the text selected, go to type, then type on a path, and you will get type on a path options. Click on that and you'll get an option to flip the text. Just to use it and you're good to go. That's what we'll be doing with the bottom part. This pretty much completes the tutorial part of the video. Now once the basics are done, you can add other elements to the stamp design to improve its looks and feels. add some of the brand elements to keep it more on par with the rest of the brand language you have, and make sure that you have the breathing spaces and distances constant to get the good cohesive fill, and make it grammatically correct in terms of design language, and experiment with it a little till you get the thing you're looking for, and you're good to go. All the best creating your own stamp. Well, Holmes, thanks a lot for watching. Do like the video if you like it. If you have any doubt, use the comment section. Also use it to give me any suggestions, repairs, etc. And do subscribe the channel for more. Share the video if you think it can help someone else, or just share it anyway. It's not hurting anyone. Come on. And you can follow me on other social media channels, especially Instagram. Link in the description below. You can also get my stock elements, photos, clips, and vector elements from my Shutterstock and 2020 account. Once again, links in the description below. So keep experimenting and creating and step up the top. See you again.